Hey folks, Rob Daniels here from the movie, TV, and video game soundtrack program Visions in Sound. I am doing a video project on YouTube for leading up to my 25th anniversary, 52 weeks, 52 scores. This week, week 7, see it come up here, week 7. Again, my name's Rob Daniels, and this little guy here, is Gimli. He is the show cat, and he has been with the show for 17 of those 25 years. Yes, you have been. You're a wonderful pal. In any case, this week we've got the 2000 film Red Planet. Now, Red Planet for me, well, I did see it in the theater back when it was in 2000. I did see it, but it's one of those films that you can put on and just watch and have a really good time. Kind of, it's just sitting in the background. You don't necessarily have to pay attention the whole time. So in any case, the score here, written by Graeme Revell. Fantastic score. Now, one thing I did notice when watching it was the fact that a lot of the music that's in the film is not on the soundtrack. So I went, sounds to me like this could have been a 1492 situation where the score was written in studio and just came along and did some other. Graeme Revell did some additional music for it. So yeah, but the thing I like about Red Planet is the vibe. It lived in my car for months and months and months and months. Yes, it did, Gimli. And it was one of those scores that whenever I needed to decompress or something like that, it was the score that I would always put on. Fantastic stuff. You've got Graeme Revell, you've got Emma Chaplin on vocals, doing some composing of her own right. There's also another composer on there that I unfortunately can't remember the name of at this time, but all really, really good stuff. It's also got some songs on it. It's got The Tower That Ate People by Peter Gabriel. It's also got some Police songs, When the World is Running Down and 1,000 Years. All really appropriate stuff that goes into the soundtrack. But again, for me, Red Planet is all about vibe. It has some really good, fantastic, where you just kind of sit there and you go, why wasn't this in the film? Just fantastic stuff. Now, there is some stuff that was in the film. Crash Landing is in the film. There's a cue called Crash Landing. Again, I really wish, and I've mentioned this before, I really wish that I could play these cues, but unfortunately the problem is that I'll run into the bots on YouTube, and I really don't want to do that. So, with that in mind, get out there and have a listen to it. You will not be disappointed. Graeme Revell, and this will not be the first time Graeme Revell will show up on this list or on these reviews. I'll just say that. If you're interested in any film, television, or video game music that I do play on the show, or you have your own stuff that you want to talk about, by all means, you can. My show is on 12 to 2 a.m. every Saturday morning. It's Visions in Sound. I can be found on my website, visionsandsound.ca. I can also be found on the Twitter, @VisionsSound. You can also find me on Good Pods, a downloadable app for your phone or other type device. And I'm also available on many of the other podcatchers out there, including the likes of Apple Music. So folks, like I said, get out there, listen to unusual soundtracks, and that sort of thing. Are you going to leave me? Are you going to take off? You are. See ya. As Gimli moves on to bigger and better things, I'll simply say this. Like I said, get out there, enjoy some great soundtracks, and again, like, share, subscribe, and definitely have yourself a great day, a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Mars ground crew, this is Mars 1. Do you hear me? Over. Mars ground crew,